So I use this as a tool to reach y'all. Fine. I'm thankful for it. I'm definitely thankful for it. But it is not something that I bow down to. I'm saying this so you can understand. They have the curriculums going around schools right now. They are now kicking out children in certain states and certain schools if they refuse to get vaccinated by the time they return from their winter break. Right now, children across the country are on winter break right now, right from school. They're on winter break. Many counties, many cities in these counties, in these states across the country are refusing. They're telling children and parents, if you return to the school unvaccinated, we will not allow you in. Number one, to the parents, do not go against what you believe when it comes to that. If you don't agree to vaccinate your child, then don't vaccinate your child. But be prepared to either find a private school that accepts your unvaccinated child, and also be prepared to homeschool your child. And I know there's a lot of single mothers on here. I know there's a lot of single fathers on here. This is the reality that we're moving into. They are now going after private schools. They're now going after medical professionals, nurses as well. They're now firing, and I'm talking about across cities right now. They're firing nurses. They're firing medical professionals if they refuse to get vaccinated. Medical professionals had a certain choice, certain level of leniency, a certain area where they could just wear the mask. They could just do that. But now they're telling them they have no choice. America is not a democracy, or it is a democracy if you know the definition of the word democracy, which leads back to the rule of the devil. Demos kratis in Greek. Demos kratis, the rule of the devil. America is a democracy in that sense, but it is not a rule of the people. No. America doesn't believe the people are competent enough to rule themselves. Therefore, they will not allow you to elect anyone to govern you. Ever, ever, ever. But my point is, they're going after the medical professionals, forcing them to vaccinate themselves, and if they refuse to, they're firing them. They're going after the parents. They're going after the students and the children. They're going after public school. In certain states, they're going after public and private school. In certain states, California, Mississippi, and West Virginia, and now New York, they're going after public schools, private schools, and home schools. So now you are going to understand, I hope, what it really looks like to stand up for what it is that you believe in. This is not a movie. Unprogram. Deprogram yourself. Some of you watching right now still don't really feel it because you watch so many movies. We've been scrolling so much. We've been doing so many things that desensitize our mind to where we don't feel the sense of urgency. You don't feel like it's an emergency. You don't feel like it's a problem. Reza, I mean, come on now. There's so much science to prove the vaccines work, Reza. What are you talking about? No, there is no science that proves that vaccines work. And if you think that vaccines are some topic or situation that you shouldn't be concerned with, and you think it ain't got nothing to do with you, then trust me when I say this to you. You're not going to be able to travel in or out of the country. There are 21 states on a list, 21 states minimum in the United States right now, that once 2020 hits, you won't be able to travel from state to state. Certain states, from one state to another state, if you don't have your real ID, look that up. There's another real ID program that they have connected now with the Healthy People 2020 program, where you need to have your real ID and you must be fully vaccinated. They're putting these together. Look up Healthy People 2020. Then look up the Real ID Act. They have married these two. segregate them. Look up the 21 minimum states that are saying you will not be able to travel from one state to another. Now, see, I'm helping us to understand something. I'm not just referring to from country to country, leaving the United States. No. America is Germany. America is Nazi Germany under the Third Reich. I'm referring to Nazi Germany under Adolf Hitler. America is that. America is that mystery Babylon that the Bible talks about. Some of you don't even care about the Bible. Fine. But that's what it is. America is the modern Rome. America is the modern Sodom and Gomorrah on steroids. America is the head of the dragon. That is what America is. Some of you may get mad and say, well, Reza, why don't you just leave America? Well, because my ancestors built it, so shut the hell up. Any true patriot, any true lover of his country, any true person who loves where they live or is thankful for where they grew up has the right to criticize. We all have the right to criticize America for what they have done and for what they continue to do. Every true patriot does have that right. But let us make it very clear. If you don't know what's going on, if you're not an educated, informed person, then you can't call yourself nothing. I don't care how pretty you are on the outside, sister, how beautiful and thick your body is, and it don't matter, bro. It don't matter how buff you are, how many weights you lift, how talented you are, how well you know how to sing, how dope your rap is, how amazing you can dance. If you're not educated, you are useless and you are worthless to the cause of yourself, your family, and your people. I'm saying this just so I can make it painfully clear that once everything comes down, we're going to have to really prioritize things. Things will have to be prioritized now. You'll have to prioritize stuff because it's not just going to be a regular fun life. I don't know if you understand this. I don't know if we really recognize where the hell this is going, but you don't want it to hit your door before you pay attention to what's happening. That's something I don't think you want to experience. I don't think you want to be. Again, your brother Reza was in jail 2 months ago. Let's make this very clear. A little less than 2 months ago, your brother was locked up. I was in jail. Gone. Way behind bars. For nothing. And if you think this enemy is not real, I'm telling you right now, this enemy is so real that by the time it hits you, you won't even know what happened. You won't understand. That's why I'm helping you to understand now. I'm 29. Most of you watching right now are not 40. You're all younger than 40. Most of you. Once they go after our elders, they're coming after us. Reza, okay, why are you trying to instill fear in the people? It's not fear no more. It's just that some of us have taken too damn long to wake up and pay attention. So because of that, I can't be as diplomatic with my words. I still love y'all. That's what it is. But I have to say it because
this nigga really talking
there's too much that they have planned for 2020. It's too damn much. It's too much that they have planned for 2020. For those of you yelling vote, I love you, but I need you to really pay attention. Your brother Reza Islam used to be a political science major in school. Maybe you should really understand why I never graduated from college. In college, my major was political science. There's a reason why I didn't graduate. There's a reason why I do not have my master's degree. I don't have my name next to that. There's a reason why I dropped college. I didn't drop out. I dropped college. Now, I'm not telling any of you to do that. I'm saying for me, that wasn't going to work. I felt my mind being programmed, and I'm not in agreement with it, so I dropped college. But my point is, voting is not the way that we will become free. It's not. It never was, and it never will be. You have only some of the worst options in history. So I'm not going to use this live to delve into voting and delve into politics entirely, but I'll just use a few seconds to say this. Bernie Sanders is Jewish. He doesn't give a damn about black people getting reparations. That's all I need to know. There's nothing else that needs to be done. Unless you have the money with which to gerrymander, look Look up gerrymandering. Look up that term, gerrymandering. If you do not have the money, if you do not have the 10 to 15 points that you have written down, typed, and have a meeting with him where you slide the paper in front of him with a list of your 10 to 15 demands and $1 million, $5 million, $10 million to put behind that, to guarantee this is the amount of money that you'll receive, Bernie, if you meet these obligations and you handle our list of demands. The LGBT did it, the Chinese did it, the Jews do it all the time. That's why they own everything. Donald Trump just made Judaism a nationality. Do you understand what that means? He put the Jewish state of Israel above America. Do you have any idea what this... Man...